Hello, Tom here once again with the ZZR1100. This is just a very quick video to demonstrate something that I've been working on. It's only taken me about half an hour to get to this point, but basically my ZZR1100 came without any guards for the radiator or the oil cooler. And as you can see down here, you do get quite a lot of crud accumulating on both the radiator and the oil filter, the oil cooler, and also it kind of collects down here in the fairing. So what I've done is I've bought a protector for both of these from Beowulf here in the UK, and I've quickly taken the lower fairing off. It's not a hard job, it's only 6 or 7 screws that hold it all together. So I've just kind of whipped this off one side and taken the quite rudimentary cover that was on the lower section here off, and I'm going to put a more protective cover on just to keep these in as good as condition as possible. So I'll show you the actual guards, and then I'll show you the bike after this is all completed and I'll put back together. Okay, so I've literally just taken delivery of the radiator cover and the oil cooler guard. They come from a company called Beowulf. And as you can see here on the box, it does have they do have a lifetime warranty. They also do a range of other things, as you can see here. So road legal silencers, heel plates, exhaust hangers, brake reservoir guards. Check out the website, there's loads of stuff on there. If your bike is supported, then you'll find some good stuff. Right, so let's have a look what's in the box. I'm going to try and do this one-handed, so apologies if the footage is quite shaky. But the first thing, obviously, and the biggest thing is the guard itself for the radiator. It's made of some kind of metal, I'm not entirely sure what, but it's powder coated black. And it does have this nice ZZR motif in the middle. On the back, it does have these foam spacers to keep it away from the radiator. And then down in the bottom left-hand corner, you've got this nice Beowulf logo. So yeah, Beowulf.com, and then here in this separate bag is the oil cooler guard, again made of the same material, also has the foam spacers, looks like one's come off there, and also the warranty, as it says on the front of the box, a lifetime warranty. There's something else here in the box as well. I wonder what this is. Road Skin, some kind of clothing brand. Okay, so yeah, I'm now going to put this on the bike and show you what it looks like. Okay, here we are. I've now fitted the oil cooler guard and the radiator guard. Apologies for the change in lighting, but it's now dark, and it gets dark very early in the UK now because we are in almost in winter, and I can't change the seasons, unfortunately. If I could, then it would be summer all year round, even though it would probably still rain incessantly. But yeah, here we are. So it's not going to look very good because I've got the light shine directly on it, so you can see the battered oil cooler just behind the guard. But I think this looks quite nice. You can just about see the ZZR logo up there. Trust me, it looks better without a light shining on it. But I think it does add something quite nice to the finish of the bike. I've also managed to get the fairings off. They don't quite fit together for some reason at the bottom. I've tried to squeeze them together as best I can, but they just kind of still have a little bit of a gap. But it's an old bike. I managed to get all the crap out of the little, it's almost like a collector down here that just gets full of road muck. So I managed to get all that out when I got the fairing off, and get these put onto the radiators. Just on the topic of the fairings, it's not actually that difficult to get these off. You only need to take out these 4 screws along the side of the bike, and then there's a couple more which hold the rest of the fairing on. There's one just where my finger is, and there's one a bit further up here. So you just need to take them out, and then you can kind of wiggle it off. You've got some bolts at the bottom that kind of keep the 2 halves together, one here at the front and then one bit further down the back of the bike. But once you've got them out, you can get it off fairly easily, and they do go on fairly easily as well, so that's not a problem. The main issue I had with this was that I didn't want to take the top fairing off because I just didn't want to take the whole bike apart. So it was a bit of a pain getting a bolt into the top connectors on the top of the radiator right up inside. That was a bit of a pain, but I managed it, and I think it looks quite good. So we'll see how these Beowulf protectors protect the radiator, which is new, and the oil cooler. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please do put them in the comments and I will answer them as best I can.